To look like a pro, contest ready. The bodybuilder overall physique. To be a really good bodybuilder, just creating muscle mass is not enough. You need to create muscle shape, and this happens when you train every part of the muscle at every angle possible so that the entire muscle is stimulated and every possible bit of fiber is involved. When we think about contest ready, there are three phases that one should consider. The three phases are your meal prep, your cardio, and your posing. In preparation for a bodybuilding contest, as an athlete preparing for a competition, one should know that it involves being committed. Being committed to a program that is designed for him or her solely. One person cannot, or maybe he or she can't, but one person can't develop muscle mass or lose weight or lose muscle mass based off of someone else's um, workout or body type program. Each and every individual is different, which is why it is very important for each client or each trainer or trainee to have his or her body measurement index taken prior to doing any physical activity. One, the reason for knowing your body type is to avoid creating a meltdown. On an average, an athlete can spend up to 7 days per week training his or her body, eating 6 to 7 meals per day, preparing for his or her contest. As the show nears, the athlete oftentimes finds him or herself having difficulties due to fatigue and hormonal imbalance, and most times resulting in a meltdown. Reason why one should take a body measurement index, because not only does the body measurement index tell you how much weight you need to lose or how much muscle mass you need to gain, it also helps the trainee to know how much protein he or she would need, carbohydrates, and fats. All three of these micronutrients are important to your overall physique while training, or to gain weight, muscle gains, or to lose muscle gains. Protein. Protein is important because it provides you with the maximized results as you're training and preparing for a bodybuilding contest, and not necessarily a bodybuilding contest, just overall mass gaining. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the fuel sources for your body, which help to maximize your performance while you're training. Your fat helps absorbs your A, D, and E and K vitamins, the so-called fat solubles. Fat also fills your fat cells and insulates your body to help keep you warm. Your cardio. Your cardio is so important. Again, it all falls back to how much weight he or she needs to lose or gain in order to know how to incorporate your cardio. Some may say 15, some may say 30, some may say an hour, some may say 3 times a day, well, 3 times a week. It varies between trainee to trainees. Cardiovascular fitness enhances the ability for the heart and lungs to supply oxygen and rich blood to the working muscles. Cardiovascular fitness enhances the muscle's ability to use the oxygen to supply adequate energy for movement. Our next slide we have here is our posing. Posing is so important to each uh, um, trainee. The simple fact that when we are posing on the stage, there are so many common posing mistakes that bodybuilders have. Is oftentimes is their facial expressions, and one that I fall under is not showing my best asset on stage, not bringing my muscles out as much as I should. When you're training for 12 weeks, you put all your hard work into gaining your mass, you want to be able to show your mass while on stage. If you can't show your mass on stage, if you can't bring those hard working muscles out on stage, then how are the judges going to know, the amount of work that you have put into your workout? This is why when preparing for a contest, you have a judge, I mean not judge, you have a coach, someone or trainer, someone that can point out all of your good and your bad. In order to be your best on stage, you want to plan accordingly. Posing routines, posing, all these three things that I mentioned is highly required when preparing for a bodybuilding contest. And in order to do so, one must consider their meal prep, secondly, cardio, and third, posing. With all three things initiated together, helps create a bodybuilder and prepare them for his or her contest. This concludes my screencast video presentation on to look like a pro contest ready.